You know, Christmas time, time for looking back, memories, happy memories, family memories. Well, I was leafing through a notebook that my grandma owned, and in it, I found a recipe for Johnny cake. And well, here it is. Okay, to start this recipe, you want to add 1 cup of cornmeal along with a half a teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. And just to make sure everything is mixed together, it says to sift it, but I really don't see how I'm supposed to sift cornmeal together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my mixture ready here. Oh, you also want to add a pinch of salt into this in case I forgot it. And with my mixer, I just plan to actually just mix this around for a while, and that should be good enough. Okay, next we're going to add a half a cup of brown sugar, and then 1 cup of milk, along with a tablespoon of melted butter, and 1 egg that's been beaten to hell. And then I didn't have any molasses, but I did decide to use maple syrup in place of molasses. So the recipe does call for 1 tablespoon of molasses, but me being lazy and running out of molasses, I use maple syrup. Okay, next step is to beat the living shit out of the ingredients and make sure they're mixed well together. After they are, you want to pour this mixture into a greased, shallow baking dish. I used a large pie dish for my Johnny cake. It's the glass kind, but you can use whatever you like. And then you want to bake this at 375 degrees for 30 minutes. Okay, and that's what it'll look like when it's done, and that was my grandma's recipe for Johnny cake. And that is my grandma's cornbread. Now, to me, it's a little plain Jane, but maybe that's what Johnny cake's supposed to taste like. Now, if any of y'all are in the South, could you please tell me, is that close to a Southern style cornbread? Because I like mine a little fluffier and a little sweeter. So I do have some improvements. I'm going to be doing a future episode called My Improved Version of my grandma's cornbread. And I don't even know if this was her signature cornbread anyway, because she actually has more than 1 notebook with recipes, and there's at least 10 different recipes for Johnny cake or cornbread. Johnny cake is just a Southern style cornbread. So maybe this was a Johnny cake, but I think it could stand to be a little sweeter, a little fluffier. But I don't want to piss anyone off if that's supposed to be a perfect Johnny cake. The only other thing is I didn't have molasses. I did use maple syrup in case I forgot to mention it. So yeah, expect to see the grandson's version of his grandmother's Johnny cake recipe in the future.